And talking about the class today, it is about tapas. Tapas means to burn impurities. You can see it on the niyamas. It says self-discipline, desire to transform our inner fire. So we're working on burning impurities through the regular practice of Hatha Yoga. And Vinyasa is a variation of Hatha. Hatha Yoga just means using the body as a way to enlightenment versus before when yoga was done from the shoulders up in meditation. So using the body as a path to enlightenment by way of awakening the Kundalini serpent powers. So building some heat in the body to, in an alchemical way, to transform. So lengthen the spine, pull the chin in towards the throat, and just lift your spine very, very tall. Press down through the legs, not the knees, but the legs, and stretch your spine. Feel the heat rising up your spine. Feel the heat of resistance melting away. What is that heat of resistance melting? It's melting away old habits. It's helping you to burn through negative conditioning. So in this big stretch of your spine, just offer up any old behaviors you're ready to release. Offer them up into the fire of tapas. As we head today into liberation from whatever binds us, that's what tapas is. Build a little heat today. Throwing any old behaviors, any old worries, frustrations, anything you're ready to release into that fire of tapas. Stretch your spine, chin to the throat. Really create a nice press through the legs. And release. So the difference between Kapalabhati and Bhastrika. Many of you know this if you've taken my classes, but if you're new to this, I'll explain it. Kapalabhati is pressing the belly button back to the spine with the emphasis only on the exhale. So it's like this. Bhastrika, we're going to practice it through the nose, is the force on both the inhale and the exhale. So it's a little stronger than Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati works on sinus area, cleansing this. Bhastrika works on opening and cleansing mucus in the lungs. Bhastrika is like this. Now you don't want to give it a lot of force if you have any untreated pressure issues in your body, high blood pressure, heart condition, epilepsy, or vertigo. You'd go very slow. And with force like this. Without great force. Otherwise, you can give it some good force. So we're going to be practicing both in today's practices or today's asana sequence because they help to burn impurities. They're the two of the strongest pranayama sequences that you can practice. We're going to start today with a mantra for leading us that is based on the sun and the sun's energy and the burning illumination of the sun. It's the Gayatri mantra. So if you know it, chant along with me. And if you don't, just sit and soak in the good, warm vibe. Hands to the heart center. Sung today in a sing-songy version. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Two more. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Shanti 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 together. You know that one. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. great way to burn away impurities is mantra chanting. That one's a very powerful chant from the Vedas and from Vedic times. And it is towards the sun, the very first deity in yoga that was practiced or that was honored and worshipped. So may the sun's blessings illuminate our path and enlighten us is basically what that mantra means. So back to tapas and our pranayama. Hands on the legs. Inhale, lift the spine. Take a big breath in. Breathe out, stick out the tongue. Little simhasana, 2 more. Hope someone's watching you, wondering what you're doing. 1 more. It's a great way to get it started. Let's take it into Kapalabhati. So we're going to emphasize Kapalabhati with our position. Vajrasana toe stand. So to give it a try, bring your arms up, reach up, interlace the fingers, turn the palms up, and exhale, press the palms down, tucking the tail. We're going to start our Kapalabhati right here. Ready? Begin. Keep going, belly button back to the spine. The inhale comes naturally. Very nice. Release. Keep your left toes down if you can. Right leg is forward. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, walk your hands toward the right leg. So we're trying to get into the hamstrings here. Try to press your right thigh at your leg, your right thigh at your ribs. Toes turning up. Take 1 more breath. Come back. Right leg goes back. And let's just take the hands, interlace your fingers and press down. Big, strong spine, chin towards the throat. Kapalabhati, here we go. Right toe stays in toe stand, left leg goes long. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, walk your hands forward. 3 Ujjayi breaths. Ujjayi is wonderful because it the nerves and warmth. 1 more breath. Inhale, lengthen. This time, toe stand, bring the arms up, and we're going to keep the palms up. So even the thumbs are facing up, the inside of the thumbs, right? Let's push back a little bit so you can see the belly moving against the white here. Lengthen the spine. Kapalabhati. Last time was 20 for me. I'm going to go to 30. Here we go. Bring the hands down, reach them down to the floor. Good. Take your right leg forward, left leg back, top of the left foot on the floor. Pressing the foot down will take some weight off of the knee. You can also use a blanket under your left knee. We're going to try Bhastrika. Bring the arms up, interlace your fingers, again, turning the palms up to the sky, and then bring the arms back, looking up to the point between the ceiling and the wall. Bhastrika, so force on the inhale and the exhale. Begin. Release. Take the hands down. Take the right leg back. Left leg forward. Square the hips, bring the arms up, interlace the fingers 1 more time, reaching high. I'm trying 20 again. Remember, you can go a little bit slower if you'd like. You don't have to go this fast. Begin. And release. Now facing the side of your mat, step your right foot forward. We're going to turn to face the side of the mat, long ways, and turn the right toes out. Bend your right knee a little. Walk your hands toward the right foot. Good. Maybe you can stretch, lifting your left arm high. Little Kapalabhati here, so just force on the exhale. Only to 10. Hands down. Walk over to your other side. Right? Left hand down on the inside of the leg. Press your arm against the leg and the leg against the arm. Maybe you can bring your right arm up. 10 times, Kapalabhati. Nice. Right side again, walk over. Maybe you can go a little lower and turn your left toes up. That is optional. Hands at the heart, lifting the heart, Kapalabhati. Change. Walk over to the left, toes up. Here we go. Now we're turning back to the front of our mats. And we'll be staying there. Turning back to the front, knee down, knee down. This is a Gomukhasana cat-cow. So cow, cat, cow. Take the left leg behind you. Have your block handy for maybe bringing behind you if you have tight hips. We're going to have the right leg in front. Scooch back here so you can see that a little bit against the white background. And the fingers are going to turn back towards the knees. Turn back towards the knees. You're opening the sun channels in the arms, getting some opening through the lungs, through the chest. And drop the belly, inhaling. Exhale with a little bit of force or a lot. Pulling the belly button up, looking into the navel. Inhale. You can go as fast or slow as you like. Force on the exhale. Three more. And stretch your feet further apart, bringing your bottom back. Turn your fingers forward. Your bottom might stop at a block between your heels. That's perfectly fine. Scooch it up so it's under your thighs. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Inhaling and exhaling with a slightly constricted throat. Two more breaths. One more breath. Inhale, removing your block to the side. Come up, tuck your toes down, lift up. You're going to walk right, lift up. Don't move the, you're going to walk left, excuse me. Don't move the balls of your feet. Just swivel on them. Walk left, all the way left till you come back facing that same direction. Just swivel on the balls of your feet. Lift the heels. If that didn't work for you, bring your left knee in front of your right now. Good. Turn the fingers back once again, opening the chest. Inhale, lengthen, look up. And exhale, little force. Keep going. One more. Stretch your feet further apart and sit back. Press your thighs and your ribs together. Squeeze them together. Feel a nice stretch in your hips Mindful of your knees. Maybe you can't go back too far because the knee flexion isn't allowing you to, or the hips are very, very tight. Take one more Ujjayi breath. Very nice. And then slowly undoing that, sit down to the left and grab your block. So if you have a block, you're putting it between your shins. And I'm going to take it wide, like medium this way today, because we'll be coming up into a table eventually. So we're practicing a little Navasana presses. It's an exhale here as you pull your knees into your chest, and an inhale, letting it go. The block is between the shins. Just force on the exhale. Hold the knees in, squeeze the block, bring your arms up. I hope you're feeling the heat. Exhale, twist to your right. 3 Ujjayi breaths. Lift your spine. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, twist to your left. If you want, you can press your arm against the thigh against the arm. There's a little more action going on in the obliques when you do that. Squeeze, one against the other. Good. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, release the arms and the heels. Now you can do this with your heels down. The heels don't have to be up, okay? So you could with your heels down, okay? Let's give it a try again. Or heels up. One more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, 3 breaths on the right. You can bring the arm on the outside. Give it a try. 1 more breath. You can lower your heels if you'd like. Lifting the legs, go to the other side. 1 more breath. Ooh, release. Bring your hands down. Face your fingers back. Inhale, squeezing the block between your shins. Lift high. Breathe. Ujjayi breath. Squeeze your arms. One more breath. Excellent. And release. Whew. All right, feeling warmed up. Cross the ankles. Put your block at the very front and come into a downward facing dog, but make it a downward facing dog where your thighs and your ribs are connected. So connect them and stretch, stretch. Stretch your back. Lift the heels high, bend your knees. Shake out your head. This is a back stretch. We'll get into the hamstrings, I promise. One more big back stretch breath. Then walk your feet back and make a nice long down dog. Here we go into the legs, into the side body. Neck gets a little longer. 5 Ujjayi breaths here. Make sure the outer edges of your feet are parallel to the edge of the mat. One more breath. Nice. Looking forward, walk your feet forward. Lift up halfway. I'm just going to turn a little bit to face you. Exhale, forward fold. So as you come into your forward fold, reach back for your heels and give yourself a nice squeeze. Ribs and thighs are touching. Forehead is trying to touch the shins. You can bend your knees. Now I want you to inhale, lift your torso, your upper torso and your head only. Keep your thighs and your ribs touching. Exhale, bend your knees. Keep your heels down. Take a deep squat. Feet are parallel. Inhale, rise. Exhale, arms come down. Let's try that again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend knees, stick out bottom, forward fold, ribs and thighs touching, hands to the heels. Inhale, keep your ribs and thighs touching as you lift your head, stretch your spine. Exhale, bend the knees. Get all of the air out of the lungs, everything out. Exhale, 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 exhale. Then inhale, stand up. Exhale here. One more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, stick out your bottom, nice straight back, bend your knees, glue your ribs and thighs. Inhale, keep ribs and thighs glued. Now exhale all of the air that you can. Everything out of your lungs, everything, 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 everything. Squeeze your legs together like they had the block between them still. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Surya Namaskar A. Coming to the front of your mat, big toes together, heels slightly apart. First time will be modified. Inhale, reach. Utthita Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, legs bent or straight. Inhale, Utthita, just lifting the head. You keep that still, that feeling of gluing the thighs and the ribs. Exhale, walk your feet back for the modification version. Inhale, swing through. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. Keep lifting your tailbone. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Inhale, walk your feet forward. Exhale, forward fold. Bend knees if you need. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the sides. Now I'll be taking the jumping variety next. You're welcome to take the modification of swing through. Inhale, Utthita Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utthita. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana or walk back. Inhale, or Urdhva Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, 5 breaths. Feel the length of the arms, the hands pressing towards the floor, fingertips in the floor, balls of the feet active, heels active, lifting the arches. Two more breaths. 1 more breath. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Walk or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Utthita Hastasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 5 breaths. Press your index finger down, your ring finger, your thumb. Pushing the floor away from you. Active arms, active legs, active torso. Mula Bandha engaged. Uddiyana Bandha is engaged, getting ready for your jump or walk forward. All the air out of the lungs. Lift the heels, bend the knees, jump or walk. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utthita Hastasana. And exhale, Samastitihi. Now we can have a little fun. So we'll bend the knees, reaching the hands down. Surya Namaskar B, continuous with some playfulness. Inhale, reach the arms into Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the head, walk, step, or jump back and take your swing through if you'd like, or Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Now, because our right leg is going to be forward in warrior one, I'm going to lift my left leg, bend the right knee, and jump my right foot forward. Left foot comes down, warrior one. And we're going to reverse that to come out of it. Take the hands down, lift the left leg high, and jump back. So the right leg swings back. Chaturanga or swing through. Up dog, down dog. So left foot comes forward next for warrior one. Lift the right leg, bend the left knee, look forward, build some heat, jump. Right, left leg forward, warrior one. Okay, and bring it down. Take the right leg high. Ready to jump back? Let's see. Jump it back. You can swing through and down dog, or take chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Take 5 breaths. Building a little more heat. Good. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, walk or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. Shall we try that again? Okay. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the head. Shoulders go down the back. Exhale, make your way back and down. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, down dog. Right leg's going first is going forward. So lift your left, bend your right knee, hop it as close as you can get. Warrior one. It's all about the intention. Exhale, take the hands down, lift your left leg, hop the right one back. Chaturanga, maybe 3-legged chaturanga. Urdhva, Adho Mukha. Left one is going to come forward, so right leg lifts, bend the knee, look forward, hop it. Maybe you have to hop it a few times, no problem. Inhale. Exhale, take the right leg up, hop it back. Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now we're going to play a little bit with continuous. Left leg high, bend the right knee, look forward, keep going. Right leg forward, warrior one. Take it back, lift it up. Your choice of transitions. Then go to the left side, you'll have to lift the right leg. Bend the knee, you have to look forward, use your fingertips. Squeeze your belly in and up. Hop it up and back. It's not to do a handstand so much, it's just a little transition. Good. One more time on each side. Lift the left leg high. Look forward, bend the right knee, hop it as much as you can towards the front. Left foot comes down, warrior one. Take it back, hands down, lift it up. You can make sound effects. Other side, last side. Carefully placing the back foot down, landing on the mat like a butterfly would, not like a rhinoceros. Great, and downward facing dog. Take 5 breaths here, please. How are you doing? Breathe. How's the heat going? Take one more breath. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, walk or jump to the front. Inhale, straighten the legs, glue the ribs and thighs. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. And then inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. Okay, so you might want your one block in front of you for the next practices, which are going to be useful in opening our hamstrings. Right leg forward, left leg behind. A little less energetic, but definitely heat building in the hamstring area. We're going to play with it and add warrior 3. So there will be some balance here if you'd like to put a wall in front of you instead. Inhale, reach arms high. Exhale, chin to the throat, spine is long. Hands can come to a block or the wall or a chair. Inhale, come up halfway. This is Parsvottanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Now bend the right knee. Inhale, warrior 1. We're going to come into warrior 3. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 3, stable. Inhale, open the arms to the sides. Lift your back foot a little bit higher like you're about to take off, fly away. And then exhale, get stable again. All on the right foot only. Inhale, bend the right knee. Reach the arms up, warrior 1. Exhale. Okay, got that? Let's try it again. 3 times on each side. Inhale. Square your hips to the front of the mat. Exhale, extend long through the spine. Hands by the foot if you can, or reach your arms far in front of you to straighten the spine a little more. Inhale, come up halfway. Lift with your torso, not just your head. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the right knee. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, come into that beautifully stable Virabhadrasana 3. Inhale, open to the sides, lift your heart. Exhale, come back to Virabhadrasana 3. Stable and true, bend the knee. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale. One more time, inhale, reach arms high, square the hips. Exhale, chin and throat, forward fold. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, forward fold, Parsvottanasana. Bend the right knee, Virabhadrasana 1, inhaling. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 3. Inhale, expand your 3 in every direction. Exhale, stable 3. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, release. So we got some work on our right hammy. Let's try the other side. Right foot steps back. Squaring the hips to the front. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, reach long. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the front knee. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 3. Right toes turn in towards the midline. Inhale, extend your 3. Exhale, come back to a stable 3. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, Vir 1. Exhale to 3. Fly away. 3. 1. And release. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the front knee, Virabhadrasana 1, inhale. Vir 3. Open big. Vir 3. Warrior 1. And release. Stepping the right leg forward. So we're working on some hamstring opening here now. So we're going to bring the arms up and work on Padangustasana. You can do this with your knee or hand to big toe. So it's going to be a little bit of a sequence first. It'll be reaching arms up. You can watch me first. Exhale, hand to big toe or knee. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, hands down. So that's pretty simple to start. Again, you can go for the knee, or you can grab your strap if you'd like. So inhale, reach arms high. Exhale, hand to big toe or knee. Keep one gaze in front of you. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hand to big toe. Inhale, exhale. Ujjayi breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now we're going to try to play with it a little bit more. Inhale, reaching arms up. Exhale, we're going to stay for 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Nice and slow is your breath. 3 more breaths. One more breath. Take it to the side. Open it to the side if you can, looking to your left. You can have your hand on your knee instead. One more breath. And take it to the front, reaching the left arm up, lift your heart a little bit higher, and then let it go. So a simple one. Let's try the left side. 3 rounds of reaching. A little prep work first. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. This is a classic Krishnamacharya sequence. He loves dynamic before static. Inhale to prepare us. Exhale, build the heat, then you can stay. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, you ready to try to stay? 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Right arm goes right. Left leg opens this time. Look right. One more breath. Take it back to the center. And we're just going to lift our hearts a little bit higher, getting a little bit of back bend in here. And then let it go. Whew. Feels good, yes? Inhale, reach the arms high. Big stretch. Exhale, forward fold. I think we're ready for our modified visvamitrasana. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, walk the feet back to down dog. Now we're going to roll to the outer edge of the right foot. And instead of lifting the left leg, we're going to lift the right leg. Hold on to the outer edge of your right leg. You can do this with your left knee on the floor, okay? So, holding on to the outer edge of our right foot, see if you can swing your right foot to the right. So this is a modified visvamitrasana. Often the right leg would be behind the hand. Just coming into stretching through the hips and the hammies. Again, left knee can be down. You can practice it there. It would look like this. Good, and release the pose. Come back, step back, down dog. Now I'm going to turn around so you can see the front of me, but you know you'll just be doing the left side. So down dog, roll to the outer edge of your left foot now. Bend the left leg, reaching your right hand for the outside of the left foot. So your right knee can be down, or you can stretch. Keep Mula Bandha engaged, Uddiyana Bandha engaged. One more breath. Good, take it back. And we're gonna try one more time on each side. So I'm just gonna turn so that I'm still facing you. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Left foot's down, right leg comes in. Give it a stretch. Probably easier the second time. Take one more breath. Good, and I'm turning around again. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot and hold on to your left foot with your right hand and open. One more breath. Good, bring it back, and I'll meet you back at the front of your mat. Downward facing dog. Ah. Inhale to a deliciously strong plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin down. Tops of the feet are down, hands are under the shoulders. On your next inhale, lift your chest, but keep the pubic bone down. We have 6 times coming up into a cobra. Exhale. Remember, cobra keeps the pubic bone down. Inhale. Elbows are glued to side body. Exhale. Squeeze your tricep muscles back to the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Think about what you offered up in the fire of tapas. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to reach our hands behind our backs. Interlace the fingers if you can, or you can hold on to your elbows. Inhale, rise. 5 breaths. Keeping the feet down. Now see if you can add the feet. Lift the legs, lift the thighs off the floor. So only the pubic bone is touching. 1 more breath. Nice, and release. Forehead on the hands, toes down, heels high, rock side to side. We have 1 more back bend, and then we will neutralize. So let's try that again. Bring the hands under the shoulders, and we'll try 6 times cobra, pubic bone on the floor. Elbows glued to the side body. Inhale, rise, maybe just a little bit. Feeling the shoulders slide down the back, elbows come closer to the side body. Exhale, forehead down. Inhale, maybe a little bit higher. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale. Use your feet, use your legs, keep your abdomen soft. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. This time, bend your knees, reach for your ankles. Inhale, lift the heart first, and then lift the thighs. Maybe you rock forward and back, building a little more heat. Good. And slowly release the legs, forehead down, toes down, heels rock side to side. Further neutralizing will be done in Gomukhasana fashion. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, come into all fours. Take your right knee in front of your left, separating the feet as much as you can. Again, have your block handy in case you might need it for Gomukhasana today. And we're going to practice that little cat-cow once again. Drop the belly, inhale, lift the head. Exhale, round the spine as fast as you'd like to take it. Kapalabhati. Only force on the exhale. Separate your feet nice and wide, and you can use your block. This time we're coming all the way to the seat. Use the block if you need. Make sure your heels are equidistant from your hips. Heels are equidistant from the hips. Right arm reaches out to the right, thumb facing down. Bend the right elbow, walk it up the spine. Take the left arm, reach it over the head. Maybe if you're using a strap, you'd have it in your left hand. Reach it for the right hand. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Head leans against upper arm. Press your right leg on top of your left. One more breath. And release. And you have some options to come out. You can come back to all fours and just put your left leg in front of your right leg. Or you can, again, lift your heels, walk to your left, all the way until you come into it again. Or one more fun one, head down, lift your legs in a little headstand, cross your legs and gently come down. Either way, left leg is on top or in front this time. Cat-cow and Gomukhasana legs. This time let's add Bhastrika, shall we? So force on the inhale and the exhale. Drop the belly. Separate your feet very, very wide and have a seat. So again, if you're using a strap, this would be in the right hand. Left arm reaches long, palms facing back, thumb faces down. Walk your left hand up, up, up the spine. Reach your right arm, palm facing up, up and over. Maybe it catches the left hand, maybe not. Lean your head against the upper arm. 5 Ujjayi breaths. One more breath. And release the pose, release the arms. We're preparing for shoulder stand. So lean back and stretch your legs out. Give them a good shaking. Okay, so for shoulder stand today, remember we have the variation of instead taking your bottom on a block. So if you have neck injury, here's what your shoulder stand could look like. Bringing your bottom on the block and lifting the legs. Or if you've just had enough movement, this might be a nice option for you today. Okay, otherwise, I'm gonna grab my blanket and fold it so there's no fringe hanging out. And it's long enough for my spinal column. Okay, and I'm gonna be, my head will be off the front here. So my shoulders are going to be right at the edge of the blanket. Shoulders at the edge of the blanket. Either way, we're all in a laying down position, bottom on a block now, or laying down on a blanket if you have one. This is excellent because it gives you space between the neck and the floor. Pull the knees in towards the chest. All of us can do this, even if we're Legs bottom on a block today. Good. Now we're going to swing our feet behind our head. Knees to forehead. Stretch your legs. Your legs can be parallel to the floor or feet can be behind the head. Interlace your fingers if you can and shimmy your shoulders together. If your hands reach, you can interlace them. Keep trying to walk your feet back and lift your tailbone high to the sky. From here, hands go on middle back if you need, and lift. Lift, lift, lift. Lift your legs as high as you can. 30 breaths here today. Maybe you want to modify or change it. 30 breaths. That's 10 breaths. Heels can be pressed up or feet can be pressed. You can be in a round angle pose. You can be by now reaching your one hand maybe for one foot. That's 20. If you need to come out early, the instructions would be to put your feet behind your head once again, hands down, and roll down slowly. Otherwise, 5 more breaths. One more breath. Take your feet down behind the head, carefully, palms down. If you're in Shalabhasana, go back to Halasana. Keep your head on the floor. If your legs are in the sky, bottoms on a block, bend your knees towards your chest. And let's stop all of us for a moment. Knees bent, feet on the floor. And legs long. Feel the heat in the body, burning away any impurities. Anything we're ready to sacrifice. This is a bit of inner sacrifice, tapas. What are you ready to let go of? All right. Then the knees once again roll to your side and come up. You have some choices. So you can take the modified version, rolling your blanket, or even using a block instead. If you only have a block today, you can use a block here and put it long ways under the shoulder blades. Or you can roll it and lay over the top portion, putting your shoulder blades on the top, crown of the head is to the floor. If you want to take classic Matsyasana with me, that's next. So elbows come down, legs are long. Lifting the chest, curve your neck as you walk your elbows forward, and the crown of the head comes to the floor. Now, once your head is on the floor and you're comfortable, you can put your hands, you can tuck them under your bottom or your legs. You want to make a little more heat here, you can lift your legs, lift your arms. You want to make more heat, Bastrika. Press your elbows down, lift your torso, and pull your chin to your throat. If you are in the modified version, roll to your side and come flat to the floor. Please bring your right knee in towards your chest. And cross your right leg over to the left. Great. Right arm goes to the right, head turns right. Starting to cool down just a bit. You've done your work. You've baked your body in the fire of a nice Hatha Yoga practice in the form of Vinyasa, even a little hotter. And with that baking, when grace falls upon you, you'll be able to retain it. It won't flow through you. That's the reason we practice burning away impurities, creating heat, baking our bodies in the fire of yoga. One more breath. And then bring the right leg back and let the right leg go. Left leg comes in nice and close. Give it a good squeeze in. And then scoot your bottom a little left and cross your left leg over to the right. Extend far to the left with your left arm, gazing left. About 8 breaths on each side. Hopefully you already feel the liberation in your spinal column, through your hips and your hamstrings, burning away the bindings of any old habits, any unconscious behaviors. Two more breaths. One more breath. And then bring the left leg back and relax it nice and long. So you want to prepare yourself for how you'd like to be in Shavasana. Would you like to have your blanket under your head or under your sacrum or something under your knees? We're going to lift the knees, take our head to the knees, squeeze in everything. Breathe in. Squeeze your toes, fingers, face, back, bottom, belly, everything. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold your inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Let everything go to the floor. Everything is on the floor. I'll be coming to a seat, but you're welcome to stay on the floor in Shavasana. We have a nice long Shavasana today. So in your Shavasana, without using your hand, let's practice alternate nostril breathing to cool down the system and to bring balance to your entire system, physical, subtle. Inhale, left nostril only. No hands, please. Use your mind. Exhale, right nostril. Inhale, right nostril. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhaling, left nostril. One more round. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. And exhale, left. Breathe in through both nostrils. Breathe out through the mouth. Releasing any extra heat. 2 more like that. Breathe in nostrils. Breathe out through the mouth. One more. And then no more control on the breath. Feel the heat in your body, having melted away any old habits. Feel how it burned through any negative conditioning. Feel any old behaviors you were ready to release, leaving you now in that great offering that you made as a fire to tapas. You're heading towards liberation, freedom from anything that binds you. What does that feel like in your body? Does it feel lighter? Does it feel brighter? Does it feel free, unbound? Where do you feel that most? Spend some moments feeling that, not thinking about it, but feeling it. Where do you feel the release and the liberation happening? In your heart, in your abdomen, in your mind, in your shoulders, hips. And take that feeling wherever you felt it the most and spread it throughout the rest of the body. Wherever you felt that liberation happening, send it up and down, back and front, right side, left side. Make sure you're spreading it in each direction evenly until that feeling of liberation, cool, calm, and collected, envelops your whole body. Now send that feeling of liberation out towards anyone who needs it. And see yourself spreading that liberation, that freedom that comes from burning away old behaviors, giving your offerings in the fire of tapas. See yourself offering that to all sentient beings. And then return to how that makes you feel. Sharing that peace, that freedom, that liberation. It's like saying, I wish so-and-so could feel this right now. How good I feel, how free I feel in my body and my mind, sending it there to all beings, having compassion for all. Feel like you're floating on a cloud of freedom. Your practice of asana, pranayama, mantra, and mudra, concentration and focus, bandhas, has freed you. You're now floating on a cloud of liberation. And allow your cloud to sway side to side as it drifts down back to the floor once again, back to where you were when you began this guided liberation meditation. Allow it to float down gently. Until you once again reach the floor and feel your connection to the floor right now. Your hands on the floor, feel the back of the head touching the floor, maybe, or blanket. Your heels on the floor, back, bottom. Start to invite in movement. Move the toes and the fingers, your head, side to side, your arms, your legs. We have a minute here to take some stretches that feel good to you. heat of the practice today removed physical, mental, emotional impurities and refined your body and your senses. Feel that in this stretch at this time. And then slowly bend your knees in towards your chest and roll to your right side. Lay your head on your right arm, closing off the right nasal reflex, activating the left. Feel the cooling sensation of breathing in and out through your left nostril. If you don't feel it, you can close your right nostril right now and breathe in and out through the left. Stay breathing through the left. Inhaling and exhaling only on the left to cool your system. And then place your left hand down on the floor in front of your heart and bring yourself to a seat carefully. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may our actions lead to that liberation, that happiness, that freedom for all beings. Hands at the heart center. Anjali Mudra, Loka Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu, chanted once. Exhale the air. Inhale to chant. Om Loka Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. It's been an honor to lead your practice. Thank you. Om Shanti.